I went to Canada for a program and I landed. I had jet lag. I was tired, so I was sleeping. And because the children and Mama, they led the praise, so other people had come, they went for rehearsals. I opened my eyes. And there they can rehearse into the night. They can rehearse into 12 midnight. So they were doing a rehearsal before the program. When I opened my eyes, the house was empty. My mind caught. I started calling. Where are you people? Why are you outside this night? Why are you outside this night? Why are you outside? Security. Mama said, hey! Nigeria has messed up my husband. He said, oh, honey, this is abroad. You can go out to... I said, wait. Now, I forget. I've been around. You see what? That was why I suddenly remembered that I'm abroad. I said, oh, I forgot. Because I go out 1 a.m. I opened my eyes in shock, scared. When they came home, they started laughing at me. They said, you need to leave that place. There are people abroad today who are not abroad because they want too many wealth. It's because they want safety. That's why somebody can leave medical doctor and become a taxi driver abroad. You are laughing at him, but it's under an atmosphere that is safe. He wants to be able to go out and he's not worried that you'll be kidnapped. Today, to travel in Nigeria, you have to pray and believe God for safe journey. Is that a country? So we have to be very careful. So don't mock them when they are abroad. How can somebody leave this place and now go there and it's safe? I interact with people as I travel. They'll tell me, say, Apostle, I don't like this place I'm in. I want to go back home. Say, but I'm safe here. I don't want too much. I want to be able to go to the farm and come back and I'm safe. And I'm safe. But that's not what we have now. I'm sorry, that's not what we have. What we have is a broken down system. Broken down system. It's a broken down. That's what we have now. And we have to, most of you are not in politics, get involved. Get involved. Again, how can you get involved when people have now occupied your space? You can't be local government chairman unless you are in a clique. Local government chairman or chairman of local people. You can't be there unless you are in a clique. They will pick you. It's not by election, it's by selection. They will pick you. So everything is corrupted. Corrupted. Am I communicating here? God forgive you. If people rig themselves into power, let it be clear that they rig, not that you voted for them. Not that you voted for them. Let the judgment be on them that they rig, not that you voted for them. First 4 years, somebody did not, you want to vote for him again. First term is when people really work. If you fail like this first term, what are you coming? All this nonsense. Performance is the best form of campaign. Performance. If you didn't perform, that's why you are destroying opposition, doing all kinds of, because you fail. Is it a spell that you can't talk? Are things good? Is this are things good? From $460 to $1,500. See fuel. Then what do you want to come back and do now? What are you coming back to do? I have followed the system. You see, some of us now, they are going to a news house to analyze what we are saying. But years ago, when I was speaking against Jonathan, they were clapping for me. These same people. When Chibok girls were kidnapped and I was speaking that Jonathan, you failed, release it, they were clapping for me. Because they were attacking every just to lay hold on power. Performance is the best form of campaign. That's the truth. You failed the class, you want to come back again. If you fail, go. You go. Get one thing right. Nigerians are not asking for too much. If you can't get power, give us security. You can't give us security, let us be able to buy things cheap. Just do one. Don't tell me, do one right. If you can't, get one. Light, zero. You even have solar in the villa. If you go around the world like I do, the anger, everything, the anger. I was talking to my friend. His battery was going down 7%. I said, charge your phone, charge your phone. He said, when the battery goes out, I'll charge it. And suddenly remember, why was I telling him charge your phone? Because I thought they would soon take light. You see, he said, my phone is off, I will charge it. I said, you wait for your phone to go off. He said, yeah, if you go off, I charge it now. I said, hey. You, self, as I'm talking to you now, if you enter a supermarket, anywhere you see charging space, Madam, I beg. Glory to God. Let me tell you something. Anywhere this government does well, I praise them. Are you aware? Anywhere they do well, I praise them. So I'm not a politician. I say things the way they are. 1 December, they subsidized transportation. You see what I said on the altar here? I said, this is good. My own, if it's good, I will talk. If it's bad, I will talk. I'm not in a party. Okay? I will say it. If you do well, I'm not an average Nigerian that once they hate you, there's nothing good you do. That's an average Nigerian. They don't like you, you can't be good in their eyes. No. If you do well, I will come out, I will commend you. When dollar dropped and naira came up, I stood on this pulpit. I commended them. I said, now they are doing well. Also, when people are being kidnapped, I will come here. I will talk. When people are hungry, I will speak. It's not bias. It's so that you could step up. So far, you have failed. So far. And it's not bias. Everybody wants to lead. So you are even asking yourself, where are we going? You know me, I said, I'm not anywhere. I'm not standing anywhere. I'm standing on what is right. But I believe God. I don't know how God will do it. But we will be alive and see a Nigeria of our dream. We will be alive. And 1 a.m. people will travel and nobody will hurt them. God, you see, it's not just on prayer only. It's not just about prayer. God will raise up people somehow that would access power and show people what it needs and requires to live in the same country. Are you following what I'm talking about? Tell somebody, be selfless. Say that to 3 people. One act of selflessness, I'm going to pray. One act of selflessness is service. Let me pray. Are you enjoying the service at all? One act of selflessness is service. Somebody say service. Again. Service to God. When you are serving, is a proof of humility. Service is a proof of humility. Service is a proof of humility. It shows you are humble. If they shall obey. Job 36:11 and 7, spend their days in prosperity, their years in pleasure. Service is a proof of humility. Service to God. There are people today who are not serving at all in any capacity. The Bible says when they brought the pots, the water that became wine, it said as the servants were serving, the wine became sweet. So your sweetness is in your service. The wine never became sweet until it was being served. Do you want to see sweetness in life? Do you want to see glory in life? Do you want to see abundance in life? Do you want to see plenty in life? Do you want to see multiplication in life? Do you want a life of royalty, a life of color? Serve. John 12:26. If any man serve, where I am, there he shall be, and him with my Father honor. If any man serve me, let him follow me. Where I am, there also my servant shall be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. Be upstanding. I'll continue. I really want to work with time. Since we are coming early, we are closing early. Are you excited? Everywhere I go, I see you right there. In the beauty of nature, you shine.